As you sail down Leeds River Air, you may notice a new bridge that has been constructed over the weekend. However, this bridge has deeper significance compared to first glance. When David Oluwale died in 1969, his death had a long-lasting impact on the city of Leeds. Now, after being announced in January, the David Oluwale Bridge has finally been built.
It's been 50 years since the death of David Oluwale, who was tragically targeted because of his mental health, homelessness and race. Leeds City Council will name a new bridge crossing the river from Sovereign Street to Water Lane in memory of his death and to make a stand for equality and inclusion in Leeds. Councillor Jonathan Pryor, Leeds City Council's Deputy Leader and Executive Member for Economy, Culture and Education, said David's story must never be forgotten, and naming this bridge for him will stand as a lasting and poignant memorial to his profoundly tragic death and the legacy in which he left behind.
The bridge has been part of work that the David Oluwale Memorial Association, DOMA, have been doing to bring back the life and legacy of David. Dr. Max Fire, Secretary of DOMA, spoke to me about how the Leeds system failed David.
So, it was disgraceful how he was persecuted, especially the last 2 years when these two rogue officers took an interest in him and started to systematically abuse him. We're well on our way to really giving due credit to this extremely unfortunate man, who we always say was disastrously victimised, particularly by the two policemen, but also by the whole welfare system letting him down.
David's death led to the first time the British police were prosecuted for the involvement in the death of a black person. I spoke to Deputy Mayor of Policing and Crime in West Yorkshire about the significance of David's story and its relevance today.
We wanted to be able to, have a nod to the past and remember that this bad thing happened, but also have a very positive hope for the future, that the lessons of the past will be learned and things can be different. And I think that's what the bridge is. That's what the blue plaque that's coming is. It's not about dragging us back into the past and saying, weren't we wicked, although we were. It's about saying, we will learn from this terrible circumstance. We will learn about the intersectionality of racism, homelessness and mental health. We will understand what it is to be a black person in the mental health system. So we will learn those lessons.
The bridge is also part of a wider regeneration project in Leeds.
This is regenerating a whole area of Leeds and doubling the size of the city centre. The city centre has not been connected that well, or has been severed by roads, and quite big roads, especially that part of the city centre. And David's Bridge literally connects the North Bank to the South Bank. We don't often build bridges, and the whole symbolic thing of building bridges, isn't it? I'd rather build a bridge than a wall. And it's literally a symbol of connecting places and therefore people.
In recognition of the significance of David's story and its relevance today, the footbridge is not only important to remember his name, but also the importance of his legacy.